What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Dauntless video. Today we are joined by Fooly Cooley 017. Now, someone asked me, I'm sorry I forgot your name already because it's been a couple days and I'm awful at names. Which are better? Stalker? Strikers? Which, for those of you who don't know, does it tell me the whole thing? Is that all of it? Yeah. On chance, after dealing damage, generate shadow orbs that grant plus 2.5% damage for 5 seconds. At 5 plus orbs, the bonus doubles. So, grant shadow orbs. Okay, at 5 plus orbs, the bonus doubles. Doesn't say how many orbs we can have as a total. I'm pretty sure the Warpike says that you can only have like 5 orbs or something. I could be totally wrong. Let's check with this lady, just in case this tells us any more information. No, it doesn't. So, at 5 orbs, you're doing plus 25% damage, right? That makes sense? Because if it doubles, 5 orbs is really 10 orbs. Yeah, so doubles to an extra 25% damage. So, there are two interesting things that are going on here between that and the Hellion weapons. One, the builds are different. Here we got Etheric Attunement, Berserker, Iceborne Rage, Wild Frenzy, Conduit, and Predator. Your other option is to use the Rezikiri gloves and throw a Berserker in there. Then you have plus 6 everything, which, sure, you can do that. I'll actually use that for this video just for the fun of it, just so we have plus 6 everything. So, yeah, that's what we got. And then over here, we got Conduit, Discipline, Iceborne, Overpower, Rage, Wild Frenzy. So, we're lacking on Discipline. We're lacking on Overpower. Yeah, we're pretty much lacking on 2 power slots. And then over here, we gain Berserker and Etheric Attunement. Right? Yeah. So, cool thing about the Hellion gloves. The 8th hit in a row does plus 250 damage and major blaze damage. So you hit them enough and they'll catch on fire. It's also doing damage every 8th hit. Now, I looked it up. I've forgotten already. I don't know how many hits your left click, right click is. But here's my opinion on the matter. This, if you can stay close to things and keep this up, could be better, because the Hellion strikers do set things on fire. Fire doesn't do like a whole lot, but I think it could be. We're gonna pursue something, and we're gonna pursue something neutral just for the sake of it. We'll go Rage Tail Gnasher, and we'll do it by ourselves. So there are two ways of looking at this. One, the Hellion everything is great, except kind of the axe, because to do the blaze damage you have to hit something 8 times. Same with the hammer, but like, it's still really good. But, so you're doing blaze damage a bunch. You have eventually the ability to set something on fire. On the other hand, you have the Riftstalker, I can speak, strikers, which give you plus 25% damage. So, my game crashed, and I didn't click on I didn't click on Rage Tail Gnasher. I apparently clicked on Moonreaver Shrike. So, we're fighting Moonreaver Shrike for this test now. Yay! So yeah, there are two ways of looking at these builds. One, Hellion does major blaze damage, setting it on fire eventually. 2, does plus 250 damage every 8th hit. Which, out of curiosity, so what, that's 6? So, if you do a 1 combo and a 2 combo, you're getting, what, 9 hits in? So there you go. There's major blaze damage. With this, boy, what are these called? Stalker strikers. Boy, that's kind of hard to say. Stalker strikers. you're basically getting another Berserk cell when you think about it. Plus 25% damage if you get above a certain number of stacks. So there, that would be our blaze damage. Roll. Just gonna avoid that. Run over here. Woo! There we go. Boom! There you jerk. Oh. I did not think that was going to connect, but it did! Oh, I thought I rolled. I obviously didn't because he hit me. Ow. I don't know how people boop with that so well. Oh, sad. Ow. Was standing in him. I thought I could get away with that. I could not. And bop. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Can I get it? Yeah, I can. Not worth, though. Yeah, not worth. I still got one off. Okay. So, you're basically doing another Berserk cell, right? Another Berserk thingy. Which is fine. So there's a bunch of orbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was that 7 orbs? You know, it's really, it's hard to determine which is better. I feel that the Riftstalker strikers are better for solo or duo play where you're killing behemoths very quickly. That was weird. I think the Hellion strikers are better for things like escalation in groups or just group play in general, because that gives you a chance to stack up that blaze damage. When things get set on fire, it does a good amount of damage. It just, they're on fire for a while. And generally speaking, if you're fighting something solo, you kill it before it catches on fire. I think just because of the builds that you can get, I'm not the biggest fan of Berserk because I'm bad and I get hit a lot. I do like Predator though, because I try not to get hit a lot. I don't have Predator in this build, but I try not to get hit a lot, which I think is a big key. That being said, Berserk makes me weaker, which I don't like, because I'm running an Iceborne build, which I'm already at 50% health for Wild Frenzy and Rage to work. And I like Rage because it's just flat 25% damage, and Wild Frenzy is attack speed. Like I said, you don't really need Wild Frenzy with the Strikers, I just like it. It feels better for me. I just love Wild Frenzy all the time. In this build, which I'm now going to run a match with this build, because here you go. Or you know what? I'm not going to, actually, because I have to go to work. So, yeah, I'll run this later with this build, and then you guys can watch it and determine which you think is better. But you could run this instead of Predator, because Predator isn't coming from... What's Predator coming from? No, Wild Frenzy. I'm sorry. I was like, why am I thinking Predator? There's nothing over here. Wild Frenzy is coming from these 2 cell slots. So you could swap that over for Berserk if you wanted Berserk or Predator over here instead of Wild Frenzy. Which I might do for the test, just because... Should I do Berserk, though? I'll do Berserk. Why not? A more inline test. There. And we'll also put on the Shrike Lantern, because that's what the other one had. With a conduit. So, if you enjoyed today's content and want to see another one of my rambling videos, I'm sorry this was so rambly, but yeah, it's kind of what I do. Make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, but let me know in the comments why. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more of me, head over to twitch.tv/HackerCT422. Give me a follow over there, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!